Hello and welcome back. This nice, peaceful evening in calm. And let's continue with our adventure. Nice horse. See, I prefer walking for now because I haven't been to this part of town yet. So I'd rather just take it slow. Like the moss. So there is an extensive amount of moss here. Second level a little less, but then on third level again. It's impressive how moss propagates, huh? I've been so busy lately. There's always work to be done. Yes, Rory Fennel. We know you've been busy.
Oh dear.
Yes, my name is Rurik. Yes, I'm a locksmith. What is this about? One of my strong boxes recovered from a brigand? And a letter? I see. I had hoped that I saw the last of the Blackwoods. You must understand, I did not willingly help them. My business is keeping things locked away, so I do not often ask questions of my customers. I filled an order for 20 strong boxes, and upon completion was visited by the Blackwoods. One, a tough fellow, took my master key and threatened my life if I talked. One of the others, with him, called him Applewood. Please tell the constable that any aid was unwilling, and I only stayed silent because I feared for my life. Understandable.
You startled me.
Please tell Constable Sageford that I did not aid the brigands purposefully. I do not know who Applewood is, but he has the master key to the strong boxes. Okay. Yeah. It's becoming a major issue. Lives being threatened.
Greetings.
Well, this doesn't help us get this box open and the valuables returned. It does speak well of Rurik. I feel badly that he felt as though we could not protect him. But with what happened to Archet, I understand his hesitation. Let me think a moment on the name he gave us. Scouts are coming and going at all times. One may have mentioned seeing this Applewood. Yeah, I was quick to judge myself.
Stay a moment.
Ah yes, I remember. A scout returned a few hours ago and mentioned that there was an Applewood giving orders to the recruits. He then headed towards the Blackwood's main encampment in the ruins in the northmost part of the Chetwood. If Applewood has the key, then we should set about getting it from him to aid those who have suffered so greatly at the Blackwood's hands. Be careful, Bassador. Reports from near those ruins tell of a great sense of dread and dismay. Oh, I've sensed that already in and around Archet. You will need to be cautious if you are to attempt to find Applewood and obtain the key. When you find the key, return to me, and we shall see what good news we shall bring to the people of Archet and Combe. When you find the key. Wow, he's so certain of this. Blackwood Thieves.
What do you need?
If you can find Applewood within the Blackwood's main encampment, you should be able to recover Rurik's key, and then we can begin to restore the people's hope here in Combe and Archet. All hope rests in a lockbox and a key? Okay. We completed a deed. Oh yeah. Quests. We got virtue for that, virtue experience. And now we have an advanced quest. But the text is the same. Okay. Well, so our virtue is now, even level 2. So let's equip that one. It will give us an extra amount of might, physical mastery rating, and critical rating, plus a little bit of passive bonuses. There we go. not here. Too early. That's fine. Very well then. Now let's talk to Ellie Cutleaf. Oh, these people coming from our chat. Must be an awful lonely place these days. It was never particularly crowded, if you ask me, but maybe. What are you trying to do with this improvised weapon? That's not very helpful. You might as well use your fists. Less likely to hurt yourself that way. I keep on with my judgment of people. So easy to judge people. So easy. But is it wise? I say no. It's a nice little pond. Now the main question is, are there frogs in it or any other creatures? See none. The waters are pretty clear. Only the growth is mostly on the edges. So I can call it a lake. Ooh, too steep for me? Really? Okay, here we go. Ellicott Lee's house. I didn't even knock. Yeah, I know. You're a cute hound. Yeah.
What do you need?
Not another one. I thought I'd gotten all those letters back. You'd be better served just going home. You don't want to join up with the Blackwoods. I listened to Skunkwood, their leader, and helped them breed some wolves. I admit I did it for the promise of riches, but I regret it. Jagger Jack is their head wolf master, and he had me breed a local wolf with one of them wargs. When they took me into their camp, deep within the chatwood, I got afeared right quick. There is something not right there. I've done something terrible, Bassetbor, and I need help getting out. The den mother I helped them breed is kept at Skunkwood's farm in the North Chatwood. She needs to be killed before her next litter is born, else her pupils do worse damage to the Chatwood and the folk there, and the folk here.
How can I be of service?
I've done a terrible thing and need to fix it before it goes further than it has. Follow the road east from Combe, up the hill, and then north into the Chatwood. Stay on the path to the east, and you'll reach Skunkwood's farm. Find the den mother there, and make sure she can't whelp no more of them vile wolves. So now you know they're vile. But you didn't before you started breeding them? I like this pen, it's pretty nice. Let's see. May I have a snack here? A pear maybe? Is this a pear? It's all dark. Not bad. What do you keep in those containers? What about here? More hounds? Yes. Oh, those are cute. Look at those two puppies. Okay. What about the basement? The basement is always a suspect place, right? Yeah, all the caging here. Those are little cages, poor animals. Rotting meat there. Not a healthy environment for the poor dogs. I say you had some problems even before you dealt with the brigands here. Yeah, we'll go to Saddle later on. So maybe let's remove this one and let's try to talk to Mason Thorne at the Combe lumber camp. And this time we can ride to there because we've seen the place already. Easy there, Bramble. Yeah. And the night continues to be beautiful. Giant bears continue to roam next to populated areas. Oh, right. That's right, run away, little pig.
What do you need?
The hanging tree? Oh, I remember seeing a few hangings in my day. I do believe I wrote the side of the hanging tree down in my ledger. I write down all the things I want to remember, so I can just look it up in. Well, bless me. I think I dropped my ledger in the woods not far from here. Yes, I remember. We were surprised by some of those blackwoods, and I dropped my ledger on the road. I'd wager a captain of those brigands picked it up. A captain? Why captain? There are quite a few campfires to the north and east, along the forested road. You might find my ledger on one of them blackwoods. Bring it back here, and I'll look up that thing you wanted to know about. A tree, was it? Yes, Mason Thorn.
Greetings.
I expect, Blackwood has my ledger. One of them captains is probably using it to plan their movements in the Chetwood. Ooh, they're camped to the east. You have to get it from them if you want to know where that tree is. Really? So you think a captain is using your ledger to plan their movements in the Chetwood? And he didn't notify anybody? And you think the most important thing is that I get the where the tree is? Oh well. Let's see. Well, let's check. Let's check on those blackwoods. It's not too far to there. Plenty of light. Where is it coming from? It's not a full moon, is it? Oh, right. Call of the Wild? Champions prefer to fight their enemies face to face, so that they may look their foes in the eye as they fall. That sounds brutal. In any case. There will fight all of you. Why not? Winds of the Storm. Blade Storm is one of the champion's most impressive attacks, causing considerable havoc upon the field of battle. Alright, Sergeant. Apparently you should have a letter somewhere in your pockets. Yes, collected Mason Thorne's ledger. Well, I actually will bring this back. Let's read that letter. Mason Thorne's ledger. We disturbed the den of wolves today, and several of our woodcutters were almost lost to the beasts. We'll need to do something about the creatures. Our need for the wood is too great, and it will only increase if the Blackwood continue their attacks. We're a good way into the Chetwood now, and are scouting alternative locations for harvesting next. Needler is coming back with his report now. I sent him ahead to see if the it's only a portion of the letter, or who knows? So it's late watches. Plenty of light. But again, I see no moon. So it is weird. It's always the full moon in movies and games, because otherwise there's not enough light, right? Mason Thorne?
What do you need?
Ah, you found my ledger. Now I can find that thing you wanted.
Might I take a moment of
Let
your
me
time?
just find the right page. Ah, here we go. I see. So you stand in the field of stumps and mm, take this many paces and that many strides. Of course, I remember. The hanging tree was the southeasternmost tree in that bunch. It was standing there closest to the Staddle Falls. Now just go back to that stump field and you'll find that thing you wanted. What was it you wanted again? You were digging for something, right? Here, take this pickaxe. It will make it easier to dig. Least I could do, you finding my ledger and all.
How can I be of service?
Victor's treasure. I gave you what you wanted to know, didn't I? You should go find whatever it was. Oh boy. Take some rest. Sleep more next night, okay? Or take a break from cutting trees during the day and take a sleep during the day. Either way, just you need the rest. Yes, bears. I know we're extra agitated by evil, but I mean you no harm. Okay. A tree stump. Collected Victor's treasure. Okay. Let's bring that treasure back. Craft hall. Yeah, not a bad symbol. If you're crafting beer, that is.
I'm sorry. Did you need something?
What are these? These boots were buried beneath the hanging tree? Me dad was a villain to the end. Wild enough to keep you warm and shod. Shod indeed. Wait, there is something rattling around inside the heel of this one. Taking a knife from his pocket, Dad slices into the heel, and gold pieces tumble out into his waiting palm. Well, I'll be. My dear old dad told me true. Well enough to keep you warm and shod, indeed. You have my thanks, Bassetbor. With this money, I'll be able to get a new start. I'll do better than my dear old dad. You wait and see. All right. So let's get a right and get closer to our Chetwood line of quests. And once we get there, I think we can end this episode. Unless we see something extremely curious and have a sudden urge to comment on it. Which might happen. Oh, there's the river. Can I jump over it? That was quite a jump for my horse. But he made it. There's Chetwood. Ignore all the trees before that. That wasn't part of Chetwood. That was just a wood. Whoa. Other ruins here. Let us see. The Blackwood headquarters. Where is the sign that says Blackwood headquarters? I don't see a sign. There must be a wooden sign somewhere. Okay. I think that should be good enough for this episode. Until next time, folks. Take care. Bye.